Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Florida State Seminoles. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. This team has really started to find its identity during this stretch. This win streak has got them confident and fired up. The recent climb into the top 15 reflects just how much confidence they've built over the last few weeks, and they now believe the college football playoff is within their grasp. They have got to keep performing and executing at a high level, and it all starts today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Ducks ready to kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll... drive at their own 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. At the 45 on his way. Open field on the right. All the way. Touchdown, Florida State.
If you want to make a statement in a football game, that's how you do it. On your first offensive snap, you go 75 yards and score a touchdown. They have shown up. They are ready to go. Everybody, I think, in shock in the stadium right now.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Trying to make life miserable for this offense. Got a little space. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, Dave?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love now, Jesse. How do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. On the gun, on third down, Dante Moore. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And that's a frustrating drive. Not the drive they were trying to put together. 3 plays, couldn't find a way to break somebody loose. Catching the football, getting tackled. Offense still trying to get in a rhythm, trying to make something happen on their side of the field.
territory. They want to make sure they get this 4th and 3 play right, so they'll take a moment and think it over with a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Rush right in his face. On the run, fires downfield. Out wide right, it's Robinson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warrick.
Yeah, finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around, that you know you can consistently throw the football, get Doak Campbell Stadium rocking, get everybody excited about Florida State.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Back to pass, it's Daniels. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Looks as if there is a Seminole still down on the field. Trainers out having a look at this junior defensive back. Holly Rowe will update us on his condition. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Sees an alley. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. Dante Moore. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. Got his man downfield. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and Gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
There he goes. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. You know they love their track at Oregon. And when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed and running back.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tells to run, wants to pass. Right side, it's Riles. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. To the air, it's Daniels. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Awesome job there on third down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
The Seminoles look to keep this drive humming. Makes the catch, it's Robinson. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Wants to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Motion from the wideout. He wants to throw it again. Back's got it on the screen. Breaks into the open. The 20. The 10. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Man, that's a really nice job executing by this offense. Third down, defense expecting pass. They had a plan. Quarterback drops back, gets rid of the football. Nice job after the catch, and a great job setting up a 1st and goal for this offense.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. They'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Right on the money. He makes the grab in the end zone.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Coming out with it, it's Bear. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Now here's more. Left side, it's Johnson. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's more to throw. Fires left. Got his man. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
Love the play call, and I love being aggressive there in the first play of the drive, backed up on your own end. There's a lot of coordinators that would just try to run the ball, get some more room, get into a rhythm, but they're taking a shot right away, find some real estate. Receiver, QB on the same page. That's looking really nice if you're on offense.
Nice move to pick up yardage. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got some green grass. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Bear. Enough to move the chains. Turning it on. He's at the... and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish things off with that 51-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Keeping it on the ground. It's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. They'll need a bunch on second down. Moves the pocket. It's Daniels. Gets it to the back. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a good sign for this defense, man. The first 2 drives, they put scoring drives together. And they didn't get stops when they needed it. On the 3rd downs, nice job coming up big on a 3rd down, forcing the 4th down, and hopefully now getting off the field.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Moore moving out to the right. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Look out! Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down.
Well, on a lot of 3rd downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that 3rd down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting it, because on this drive, this quarterback has found this guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Knocked down at the 22. That's a 1st down, and they can still stop the clock. And the Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Sends it back in motion. Throwing Moore. Looking to the big tight end. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Sees a crease. Hard running there. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. just drives it between the uprights. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start with a look in on BYU, taking on the number 3 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's BYU sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. The result today gets them back to 500. It's something they harped on in practice all week, and they will celebrate this one for at least 24 hours. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the American Conference.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They'll open the second half on the ground. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Moore. Just a little off. Incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Now here's Moore. He lets one fly deep. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. So the turnover sets up their first drive of this second half, and they'll have an opportunity to take the lead. Got him, and nobody's close. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Seminoles. They take the lead here in the second half.
And man, oh man, I don't know how you leave that guy open for the touchdown. Like some kind of miscommunication on the defense. He has had a big day. He's a go-to guy. Palmer, I don't know what you saw with your quarterback eyes, but it looked like a bust by the defense.
Yeah, and that's inexcusable by this defense because this guy's already burned you in this game. He's lighting you up. If there's anybody that you got to be aware of, if there's one player that you have to know where he's lined up every single play, it's him. So for the defense to allow him to be that wide open on that play at this point of the game, no bueno on D.
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Breaks the tackle. At the 35, he's got room. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking for the edge. Oh, he's got some space. Pass to 6. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here. And trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside. And you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
A defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
On target over the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his feet. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's more to throw. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
Still on his feet. Touchdown, Ducks. And the upset still brewing as they answer with a score of their own. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The Noles headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. He slings it deep to the left. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Oregon! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the lone running back. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. And it looks as if we are ready to get things started here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Makes the grab. He'll be dropped.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Ball is loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps it.
And it's a fumble after that huge gain. And the defense got it.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Still on his feet at the 45. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Moore makes the grab. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Running inside. It's Moore. There he goes. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ducks! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
when these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Pulls it. The pitch. Got an alley. Past the 45. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now.
Looking for a man. It's Daniels. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Inside the 25. He'll be out of bounds. Good pickup on that play, and we're at the 2-minute timeout. And the Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10. Rashad Downs going up top. Finds his man. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Noles! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. FSU calling its second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the Dome. Now a timeout was called. Play clock was all the way down to 2. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. On the move, it's Davison. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Florida State calls its third and final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Making his first move. He gets a block. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. They'll take the penalty and move them back. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Finds his man open. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Singleton. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
The defense has been hanging on for dear life figuratively, now literally, and it draws a flag. Free yards. 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Got his man. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He wants to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you...
Grabbed in the end zone for a touchdown, and there's still a hill to climb, but they are still fighting, staggering, stumbling, but still upright and not finished yet. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Just under 40 seconds to go, and it's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.